down 14-0 and to come back the way you guys did. Just talk about what changed or the composure you guys had, or it was a combination of two things that you guys have done.
You know, that makes me think about how we've been kind of been the thought of how we've played in the second half and in the first quarter of this season. And my answer to the lack of points in the second half has always been just got to execute. We just got to do our job. Control we can, execute and do our job. And I think that's the mentality we have as a football team, regardless of the circumstance. Up 14-0, down 14-0, you control what you can. Do your job and execute, dominate your box individually. You tend to do good things. And I think today this team didn't flinch. We found a way. We didn't flinch. We persevered. We were unwavering in how we played. Nothing was able to deny us. And I'm so proud of how this team played, how we handled the conditions outside. You got crosswinds going 20 to 30 miles per hour. It's in the 50s, and it's just raining sideways. And we're able to be pretty efficient in everything that we did. That's a great team win.
Was there a conscious decision to lean heavily on the run game, even though early on, I guess, there was some struggle there getting yards?
I just think we did what we did. I think what we have to realize about this football team is we can be efficient in everything that we do. That can be running the ball, passing the ball, defensively. That's our goal. That's our goal, to be efficient in everything that we do. We look at this game and we see there's some bad in it. We see that there are some things that can definitely be fixed. But we also look at this and we found out a lot about this football team, I think, just in terms of being able to persevere, being steadfast, and, controlling what we could. We controlled what we could today, and, good things happening in.
When's the last time you played a game with that kind of weather?
Well, I always joke about not ever getting rain, but I don't know if I could avoid a hurricane. So, yeah, my sophomore year in high school is probably the last time I had something like that.
This is the first time you guys have lost starters to injuries during the game on both sides of the ball. But how do you think the O-line kind of came together after you lost Isaac and Jordan?
Yeah, I look at Jack and I look at Opeta, and those are two guys that have always kind of, since I've been here at least, always come in and been able to play at a high level, always being ready when their phone rings and they answer, ready to go. And defensively, Tay going down and Scott coming up and playing his tail off defensively. Everybody's just doing what they need to do. And I think as a football team, I think that's what we did. I think, the mentality throughout the week is what prepared us for this environment today, to be in this circumstance today and be able to overcome it. I think that's a testament to how we work, how we think. We'll enjoy it.
On the fourth down touchdown run, what's the approach or the thinking there, knowing the linebackers there waiting to hit you?
Get in. Make a way. Nothing more than that. I appreciate the trust and Coach Sirianni allowing us to, we were in and Coach Doug was in a lot of those situations too, but in positions where it was fourth down, fourth and long, fourth and medium maybe, and we went for it. And I think that's just Coach Sirianni trusting me in the offense, and some we hit, some we didn't, but we hit enough.
In boxing, they say that styles make fights. This offense seems is able to win in any concept with running game, passing game. Can you talk about how much of a comfort is that to you, knowing that you can play in any style?
Well, I think I think that's just a testament to how we work, what we do, and I think being able to be multi-dimensional as an offense, having an identity of just executing, trying to execute with consistency. Whatever it's called, that's what we try and go out there and do. The game changes, the intent and what we want to accomplish may change, but it's about finding a way in every guy on the field, all 11, doing their job.
What was Miles able to do to kind of take advantage of what Jacksonville was trying to do to
stop them?
Well, I think Miles ran really hard today, and Miles protected the ball. Everybody protected the ball. I mean, he made plays. I mean, you see him running the diagonal route, cutting across the field. I mean, he played angry, in my opinion. He played with a purpose tonight, this afternoon, excuse me. And he deserved it. He deserved it. He had a hell of a game.
You mentioned
I have a lot of respect for Doug, as I've said all week. And excuse me. I told Doug, like, I really appreciate you and I have a lot of respect for you. And I told him, I said, I thank you because you're the reason why I'm here. You know what I mean? And I have a lot of love and respect for him. His way of coaching, his coaching style and how he does things and the great things he's doing in Jacksonville right now. I have a lot of respect for him. I wish him nothing but the best moving forward.
What did you see on the interception?
It was a pick. And pick six. It happens.
What would you do differently?
Not throw a pick six. I mean, what would you do differently? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we won.
you mentioned persevering. Did anything need to be said by you down 14-0 to remind the guys?
I think that was the most beautiful thing right there. Is nothing needs to be said. Nothing needs to be said. There was no come to Jesus moment. There was no come to Jesus moment. It was, hey, we're built for we built ourselves for this, and we want to have that type of mentality. So let's find out what type of team we are. And we answered the bell today. We answered the bell today. This is just the beginning. We have a long way to go. We know that there were unconventional circumstances and an unconventional environment out there with the conditions of the game. But we persevered. We found a way. And this is a step for us. It's a step. We've taken a step from week 1 to week 2 to week 3 to week 4. It's all about growing and continue that climb. And just striving to be the football team we want to be.
Jalen, two more questions. You said Doug is the reason you're here. What do you mean?
And he drafted me. I appreciate him for that. I wouldn't be here without him.
Did you have a good angle on Hassan's play at the end? Did you have a good vantage point?
I didn't. I watched the big screen usually. I watched the big screen.
Along those lines, how big of a boost was it to get the ball back as much as you did from your defense?
Like I said, the defense played a hell of a game. They played a hell of a game. And I think it's twofold, being able to get turnovers like that in those conditions and being able to, for the most part, protect the ball in those conditions in comparison in terms of the turnover differential. I think that was big. I think our D-line played hats off. JB caught the big-time pick there. For us offensively, we want to definitely capitalize off of every opportunity we get from the defense. But it's the same old thing, regardless of how the game goes or whatever it looks like. We enjoy our wins because we know they're not easy to come by, and they're earned. They're earned. But there's still a lot more room for growth, and we're going to continue that once the 24-hour mark hits and get ready for AZ.
So end it with Zach.
I was going to ask you about ball security because Nick brought that up as far as something you did today. What went into that? Was there something you had to do extra or different to make sure you didn't fumble?
For sure. I think just having the right type of technique with the ball in the hand. And there were moments where it wasn't as good as we liked. There were moments where we protected the ball really well. I think early on, obviously, the pick six put us in the hole, but we didn't flinch. And every time we threw the ball after that, we ran the ball. We had great ball security, and we were all mindful of it. So it's a testament to how we prepare, where we put our hats at, where we put our heads at when we prepare. We knew it would kind of be a muggy day, a bad day outside in terms of the weather, and we persevered through it. And I'm proud of this football team for being able to withstand any type of condition.